Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hi there, hi there. Amazing, amazing, amazing morning. Amazing afternoon. Amazing evening. Hi, Team Vikings. I'm so excited to share with you guys. Hello, guys. Kindly share this link to your group chats and to your members. Hi, Mentor Tequila. Our addicted barley mentor in Sweden. Hi there. All right. So please share this link to your group. Hi. There's good news, Mentor Tequila. We will send the products through DHL. So I inquire to DHL just now this afternoon, and then they said that yeah, they are accepting international shipping right now. So all right, so you're gonna have your product very soon, because in DHL they're very fast, no? They're very fast. I think just a week, no? I think 7 days you can get your, they can, in just about a week they can deliver you the package. All right, so let's wait for other mentors, because I'm very excited. Am I clear, guys? Uh, is my sound clear, or yeah? I hope so. All right. If you guys are excited, please comment down below. I am excited. Hi, hi, hi. Yeah, we are now 4,000. Yeah. I'm very excited also to share with you all, because it's been a while since I've shared in this 15-minute live. So um, it will be impactful, no, this 15 minutes. So I will make it sure that it is powerful 15 minutes live. Okay, hi Mentor Lorna, congratulations to all your pay-ins, no? Grabe, you guys are so amazing, no? You are so unstoppable, and the harvest is so plentiful, so we need more farmer in the field, no? And so yeah, that's why we are going to harvest a lot of fruits, no, in our field. And so we are so blessed that especially you guys in Sweden, you are the pioneers there, you are the pioneering leaders there, even though you are experiencing a lot of hardships, no, because that's very normal, especially for those people who are in a planting season, no, because as a farmer, you have to understand that there's always a planting season, okay, and you have to accept all the hardships during that period, because it's all gonna be worth it. Why? Because if you plant your seeds well, and then you're gonna have a very overwhelming harvest. All right. I feel you guys. No, I can feel you guys with regards to your challenges in building and planting, no, in your field, no, especially in Sweden. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Because I've been there. I mean, I've been to planting season in a country that has no, supply of products or office, and so we struggle a lot when it comes to supply of the products. But the good thing is, the pain is temporary. All right. Well, let's all remember that. Yes, there is pain, but it's all temporary. If you experience pain, that is temporary, because after pain there is gain. There is happiness after sorrow. There's always a rainbow after the rain. No? So it is balanced. That is life. I mean, that's how God great is. He created everything in balance. No. So meaning, if you are experiencing heartaches, you are experiencing disappointments, downtimes, good news. Why? Because after that moment, after that experience, no, you're gonna have a very overwhelming experience. You know, the greater the pain, the greater the joy of of success. You know, the greater the return. You know, and so all right. So let me start. Hello muna, hello kay Mentor Mylene, our incoming Sapphire Elite Executive, Mentor Mylene. I can feel you, Mentor Mylene, no? Because of the momentum of your team. So it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be easy for you to achieve a rank if you have a momentum in your team, no? It's very hard to achieve a rank if you do not have the momentum, but if you have the momentum, when we say momentum, you have the common you know, the common goal of your members, and you have the common excitement, no, towards that goal, and so you have that momentum, and no one can stop you, because you will not allow them to stop you. Why? Because you are focused on your goal. You cannot be stopped by anything or by anyone else. Why? Because again, you are focused on your goal. And so I believe that whatever your goals for this month, for June, no, and I pray that you will achieve it. And as we always say, we ask, okay, and we believe on what we are asking, and automatically we will receive it. So that's why our hashtag is ask, believe, and receive. All right, so I'm very much excited right now because I'm gonna share with you all how to present, all right, how to share uh, a knowledge about the cash flow quadrant. This is part of the opening opening of the conversation, opening of the presentation. Before you even present the business, the marketing plan, you know, the company itself, the track record of the company, and everything else about the business, you have to open the mind of your prospect first. And so I'm gonna tackle about that right now, and I'm gonna share with you all what I've learned about this book, Cash Flow Quadrant. It's quite thick though, but I'm just wanna I will share with you the content in just 15 minutes. Okay, but I encourage you all. I think you can also find the ebooks of this. I mean, you can find it online, about cash flow quadrant, and there's a lot of videos in YouTube about cash flow quadrant. But in my own experience and in my own practice, no, I'm gonna share with you all what I've learned about from this book from Robert Kiyosaki. All right, because this is the very common opening statement during the IBP, no. For you to have a very successful presentation, for you to close the deal, for you to close the sale, you have to have a very good opening. All right, and one way, or one of the strategies that we do, is we share about the cash flow quadrant, because in my own experience, this is the one who changed my my mindset. All right, from being an employee to being a entrepreneur. All right, so okay, let me shout out first our mentors. We have here from Cyprus, Mentor Ate Marie. Congratulations for the pay-ins. Grabe, unstoppable ka ate, no? You're so amazing, no? And Mentor Ate Marie, Tequila is here, Mentor Christian is here, Mentor Michelle is here. Mentor Michelle, grabe, even though your husband is not that supportive, you know, you continue to strive, and I believe that something great is waiting for you, no? Because you are fighting for your dreams, and nobody can stop you, no? So I salute you guys. And who else here? Of course, Ate Mylene is here. All right, and okay, so let me start now about our topic for today, no? My topic for today is about cash flow quadrant. All right, so let me share with you first what impacted me about this book. All right, 2010, yeah, 2010, the first time I encountered this book, 2010. So that was, wow, more than 10 years ago. Yeah, it's 10 years ago. Because 2020 right now, right? So 2010. So 2010, I encountered this book. And one of my mentors in the business, she interviewed me during the presentation of the business. That was the first time I was invited into a business presentation of a network marketing business. All right, so she what she did, she presented to me this one first before anything else. I do not have any idea about the business that she's just going to present to me. But what she did, she talked about the cash flow quadrant, and this is mind blowing for me, no? And because I was, I was shocked on the facts that she's talking about with regards to this book. All right, and she said that because during the time I was an employee in Singapore. I was working there as sales and marketing manager in one of the companies there, in local companies in Singapore. And she told me about my dreams, that it is very normal for me to have to not having my dreams yet. Why? Because I'm still in the employment world, and I'm not having any other source of income, because I only have one source of income, which is the employment income. And she told me that that is your linear income, and that is no work, no pay, right? She said that when you stop working, then you will stop earning. And so that's the reason why there's a lot of people, they're struggling about finances. Why? Because they only know the kind of income is the linear income or the active income. They do not have any idea about the passive income or the residual income. And so it was mind blowing for me, no, because I do not know anything about passive income, leverage income, or residual income. I only know that if I work for a day, I get paid for a day. I work for a month, I get paid for a month. And so, that's what I all that's what I knew, no. And so she talked about this one, and she said that okay, let me put it this way, no. And I'm gonna write it, uh, and I'm gonna write it here in my whiteboard. All right. So she said that the reason why a lot of people, not only you, a lot of people are struggling about finance, about money, is because they do not know about the passive income, about the residual income, or about the leverage. Alright? And that's true. I do not have any idea about it. Okay? And so, she talked about the cash flow quadrant, and she said that in the world of business, just like Robert Kiyosaki said, there are only four types of people in the whole world. Alright? Take note, she did not mention anything about her business. She just shared the information, all right, about the cash flow quadrant. And this is the good thing, Um, when I was introduced to this cash flow quadrant, in the back of my mind, whatever your business is, I will join your business. Take note of that. So would you imagine, no? When you do proper opening in your presentation, whatever business you have for your prospect, automatically you almost have about 99% that she or he will say yes to your business. Why? Because you have already opened her or his mind on the business that you're gonna offer to him or her. All right. So and as Robert Kiyosaki said, all right, there are only four types of people in the whole world. There are in the cash flow quadrant. All right. So there are oh, mas masulat. Wait lang guys, ha. All right, let me try this. Oh, okay, sumusulat. All right guys, I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, letter E. Robert Kiyosaki said that there are E's in the world, and there's so many people under E. Who are they? They are those employees working for boss, working for money, working for someone else. And they only depend on themselves. Why? Because that's the reality. That's why they're struggling in their finances. because if they cannot work, and then if the boss said stop working, then you stop earning. And so you have to be aware on your situation. So employee and then self-employed. Okay? Employee and self-employed. All right? And according to Robert Kiyosaki, he said that if you are under these two quadrants, because he said there are four quadrants in here, in the cash flow quadrants. First quadrant is the E quadrant, which stands for employee. The second quadrant is the self-employed. All right? And he said that if you are under this, sorry to say, you're under the category of poor. Even though you feel that you're already rich because you're earning a lot of money, Robert Kiyosaki said that it is not a guarantee that your richness is for long term. Because there's a lot of people, yes, they are, they have a lot of money, they are living in their dreams, they have a lot of money, but, in just a snap, just like this pandemic season, just like this global crisis, in just a snap, then everything's gone. Just like under the category of SE, or we call it the self-employed, the celebrities are under here. There's a lot of celebrities right now in the Philippines, not only in the Philippines, but in the entire world. They are losing money. They are losing money. Why? Because the entertainment industry has been affected by the pandemic. And so if, let's say, you have a lot of money that you save, but of course your expenses still there. Because this is the reality, guys. If you are earning big, and so you also have big expenses, or big we call it the operational expenses, or overheads. All right, not only those people who do business has overheads, even those just an employee or the self-employed, they also have overheads. All right, that means that they have their own liabilities. All right, so Robert Kiyosaki said that if you are under the E's and SE's, then even though you are experiencing a very good status, you have a big income, you are the highest pay, you have the highest paying position, you're earning very good income, but that is not a guarantee of your wealth that is for long term, because in just a snap, it will be, you will lose it. All right. And so Robert Kiyosaki said that the true measure of wealth is how long can you live without working. And that's very true, right? That's the true measure of wealth. Meaning, let's say 10 years from now, you don't work. Or 20 years from now. The question is, do you still alive? Do you still survive for the rest of 10 years, 20 years without working? If your answer is yes, then you are wealthy. All right? You're wealthy that you can live for the rest of for another 10 years or 20 years or even 30 years without any working, and yet you're still living your life, your lifestyle. And so, yeah, you're so wealthy. All right, and we have to think forward. We have to think in the future. We don't just think of our present, because our present determines our future. Meaning, if you don't do what is necessary for you to do at the present moment, then it will have a very big impact to your future. Meaning, if you don't change right now, if you don't adjust, if you don't adapt, then it will affect your future. All right. So, Robert Kiyosaki paying employee there. You have a lot of money, but still, for me, he said, you're still under the category of poor. Why? Because anytime you can lose that big income of yours. Why? Because you do not own your job. And that's the truth, right? Because even though you just like my experience in Singapore, when I was working there in Singapore, we have this CEO. All right, CEO is the highest paid position in any corporations. All right, and that is just one person in the whole corporation, right? There's only one CEO. What my experience was in Singapore, because our time right now is in the world of business. There's this what they call the merging and acquisition, meaning the big shark companies, they can eat you. Let's say you are just a small company, the big companies can eat you. They can buy you, you know. But this is the truth. In Singapore, uh, my company was one of the fastest growing retail company in Singapore. They have many branches all over Singapore. They are like SM in Manila. They are department store. They are mall, no, in Singapore. All right, but there is this big, you know, company from Dubai, a giant company from Dubai, and then this giant company bought this company of Singapore, our company in Singapore, and so suddenly, all right, the operation changed. All right, our CEO, imagine this, our CEO lost his job as CEO. He's from UK. He's a British national. He went back home to United Kingdom because he lost his job as a CEO of our company. Why? Because the giant company of Dubai bought our company, and so they changed the management. Suddenly, you see? So that's the reality in the corporate world. In the corporate world, anytime, you know, anytime you can lose your job, you can lose your position. So do not be dependent on the saying that there's this job security. No, that is already a myth. That is no longer a truth. No, job security is already a myth, not a truth. Why? Because even the CEO, they can lose their jobs. Huh? Why? Because even though you are a CEO, you do not own the company. You are just still employee. That's the truth, right? And that was that what's sorry guys, excited lang ako na nabubulol na ako eh. That what happened in my company before in Singapore. You know, we were all shocked because imagine that. Imagine that, a lot of people, they are holding, they're you know, they are so in love in their position, in their rank, in their company. They can do anything just to save their position. You know, they will do anything just to save their work. But this is the question. Even though the boss or the company owners of that company loves you so much, all right, loves you so much, he cannot do anything at all when the time comes that he or she needs to fire you. And that is happening right now because of the global pandemic, global crisis. There's a lot of people losing their jobs. That's the truth. Regardless of your talent, your position, regardless of who you are, you can lose your job. And that's why Robert Kiyosaki said that he followed his rich dad advice to him, that his rich dad said, why are you going to focus on something that you do not own? Okay, because Robert Kiyosaki's biological father, he called him the poor dad because his poor dad is actually a very smart guy. Because he is a doctor of education, he's the dean in their school in Hawaii. But he said, yes, he's a very smart, but he's broke. You know? And in his advice to me, he said, his advice to me is to study hard, work hard, and find a very good company that I can stay, that can work for the rest of my life, you know? That is the advice of his father. But the good thing is, he has his best friend's father that he called him the rich dad. And the advice of that rich dad is that, why are you going to focus or work so hard for a company or for the business that you do not own? You might as well work hard for your own business rather than the business of other people. And so that's changed everything into the life of Robert Kiyosaki. And that is why you know, he's sharing about this, that this is mind-blowing, this is mind-opening. Even though you are earning so big here, suddenly you will lose that. Yeah, that's the truth. That is happening. Long time ago, that is already happening, and now that is wild. It's like a virus that is spreading all over the world. The virus of job security mentality. That is a virus. That there's a lot of people, they are still hanging on to that values of holding on to the job security, but there is no longer job security, as I have said, because nowadays the game has changed, and you have to be a game changer, right? So you have to adapt the 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 paradigm shifting. We call it the paradigm shifting. You have to really change your thinking on this on this time right now. All right, so Robert Kiyosaki said that even though you are a doctor, you are a highly professional individual, you are a doctor, nurse, medical professionals, even though you are a celebrity, yet you are still under the category of poor, because again you are earning a active or linear income. That the income is only dependent on you. Alright? That is the reason why, even though those people, especially those celebrities, they are earning so big, but now they are afraid that they will lose all their savings. Why? Because they don't have work anymore. Right? And so Robert Kiyosaki said that if you want to secure your future, you have to focus on your business. You have to focus on building your own business. If you want to secure your future, you have to be the big time business. You have to be an investor. Alright? Because if you're a big time business owner, then you can secure your future. And the good thing about having your own business, you can pass it on. You can pass it on to your to the next generation, to your sons and daughters. You can pass it on. Why? Because that's yours. That is transferable. All right? That is more valuable than your work, because your work, your job, you cannot pass it on to your son or to your daughter. Let's say you stop working. Can you tell your boss, I want to pass on to my daughter or to my son my job, my work, my title? No, right? That's not possible. All right? And so over here, since this is your own business, you have your own network, your organization, you can pass it on. You can pass it on to your son, to your daughter. Pay less taxes. Yeah, that's right. And actually, Robert Kiyosaki said that those big-time business owners, actually, they don't pay taxes. Not literally not paying taxes. Robert Kiyosaki said that that business is paying the taxes for them. See? Big difference, right? But over here, the employees, hardworking employees, before they can even get their salary, it is already deducted. I mean, the taxes are already deducted from their salary. You see? For you to get your salary, the company will get first, will take first or the government will take first the tax. That is the reason why a lot of people are struggling over here. And so when you build your own business, again, you can secure future, and you have the unlimited potential of earnings. Unlike in the employment world, when your boss said, okay, your salary is this per month, even though you are a very good employee, you are the most talented employee, or you are the most hardworking employee, you cannot triple your income, right? Why? Even though you do overtime every time, you do overtime all the time, you cannot triple or quadruple your income. Why? Because that's the way it is. Your job and your salary is designed that way. Okay? That's the reality, and you have to face it. And so you have to open your mind on something that that can excite you when it comes to to income. Because it is more exciting if you are working and you know that you have the unlimited potential of earnings. rather than you're working so hard and still at the end of the day your income is still the same. Still the same. Monthly income still the same. Even though you're working so harder and harder each month, your monthly income is still the same. Alright? So it is more rewarding, it is more fulfilling in the work field that you work and you know that your income is unlimited. That your income is directly proportion to your effort. And that's a good thing, right? That is fair. That is more fair than working in an employment world that even though you work so hard, you work harder and harder and harder, and still you're getting the same pay or payment, or your paycheck is still the same. All right. So what is the difference of big letter B and SE here? Because here is small time business. This one is big time business. And this is the good news of Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki said that if you are in a network marketing business, then congratulations, you are under the category of B quadrant. He said that if you are in any network marketing business, you are under the category of B. That means your business is big time, not small time. What is the difference of big time and small time? Well, according to Forbes magazine, okay, Forbes magazine, I'm sure you're very much familiar with that magazine. No? In the US, it's Forbes magazine. Okay, it's a business magazine, all right? Forbes magazine said that for your company or for your business to be considered as the big time business, you have to have at least 500 employees and above. 500 people in your organization, 500 people in your company. Alright, so meaning you have your business. Then you have 10 people working in your company, working in your business. Or let's say 100 people. Okay, according to Forbes magazine, your business is still under the S quadrant. Your business is still small business. Alright? So that is the reason why we are so blessed that we have a chance to really work in the business world, all right? That our business is under the category of big time business, because you can have not just 500, but more than 500, even 1,000 people in your business. And this is the good news. Why is it that Robert Kiyosaki wrote a specific book about network marketing? Alright? Because he said that network marketing is a business school for people who like helping other people. Why? Because in our traditional school system, the teachings are all obsolete. Meaning, it's no longer applicable in our time today. Alright? A lot of educators in the traditional education system in the whole world, they do not teach about money. They do not teach about financial education. They do not teach about financial literacy. They only teach you and train you how to become a very good employee. That's the truth. Alright? And so, that is the reason why Robert Kiyosaki, and there's a lot of famous people that are all promoting this business. Like if you know Tony Robbins, one of the greatest motivational and inspirational speakers of all time, best-selling author, Mr. Tony Robbins. There's a lot of people. Les Brown, the greatest motivational speaker. Even Jim Rohn. There's a lot. Even Bill Gates. Bill Gates is promoting our business. There's a lot of famous people. They are promoting this kind of business. Even Donald Trump himself is promoting network marketing business. Why? Because this is the only business that you can start in a very minimal capital. Just imagine, just a few hundreds of dollars. You can start your own big time business. Just imagine that. Imagine few hundreds of dollars. And yet, you are entering to a business that is so big. Where can you find a business like that? Only in a network marketing industry. Right? Just imagine, $500 or $400 or even $300 or just $200 you can start your business, that is big time. Where can you find a business opportunity in the world? Actually, in the Philippines, there is this one of the biggest food chain here, which is the Jollibee, right? One of their best-selling branch is actually in one of the big cities in Metro Manila, and that is in Monumento. And that branch is actually earning about 300,000 pesos per month net profit. In dollars, I think that is about I think $3,000 or 4,000 US dollars per month. All right, net profit per month. Imagine how much do you need to start your own fast food business in the Philippines, franchise, just like McDonald's. You need to have at least 50 million pesos. Just imagine, 50 million pesos. That's too big, right? So in order for you to have your own franchise business, you have to be so wealthy first. You have to be a millionaire first, right? And imagine this, their top one store or branch earning about 300,000 pesos per month. Alright? This is the big truth. In our company, in our business, we have mentors, we have members here, we have business partners here who are earning more than the earnings of Jollibee. Okay, Jollibee, Monumento, their net profit is 300,000 pesos per month. And the capital is around 50 million pesos. Just imagine that. Our capital here in our business, the highest package is just 198,000 pesos, the Jade package. Imagine. And our mentors, one of our mentors earning about 500,000 pesos already. Average. Sometimes 700, 600, 500,000 pesos monthly. Just imagine that. Where can you find a business that can give you that big income with a small capital? And that is the same reason why a lot of people still don't believe in our business. And that is okay. Why? Because, yeah, that's the way it is. A lot of people, they cannot contain, all right, that reality, because their their psychological wallet is very small. A lot of people, their psychological wallet is designed for just about 10,000 pesos per month. So if you talk about 100,000 pesos per month, they cannot believe you. Why? Because it cannot fit into their psychological wallet. So if you are watching right now and your psychological wallet is small, then you have to do the change right now. You have to make it big for you to attract the big money also. Because if your psychological wallet is small, then only small money, all right, small money or small income can fit into your psychological wallet. So, why a lot of people struggling about financial, in their finances? Why? Because of their psychological wallet. They have a very small psychological wallet. And so, they feel comfortable in their small income. They don't feel uncomfort if they have a small income. Why? Because that is their comfortable position already. And that is very sad. You want to be rich, but your psychological wallet is small. How can you be rich? And the big time business owners, they're also the investors. They invest in real estate properties. They invest in the stock market. They have a lot of investments that is long term and short term, because they can play their money already. They can put in different investments. And that is the reason why people who are on the side of the rich side Why rich are getting richer and poor are getting poorer is because of the one big difference, because of their mindset. Why people who are rich are getting richer? Because of their mindset, because of their psychological wallet, because they have big wallet in their mind. All right? Why those people under the category of poor are struggling to be poor and getting poorer? And according to study, there are those people who are middle class. But those middle class people, there will come a time that this middle class family or people, they will be either on the top to become rich or on the bottom to become poor. Because according to the research, especially in the US, that this middle class family will be wiped out. Meaning, it's either you become rich or you become poor. You choose. So if you don't focus your mind on building your own network, on building on your own business that can give you unlimited income, all right? If you don't focus on that, then there's this big possibility that you can become, poor forever. And that is not the the plan of the Lord for everybody. The plan of our Lord Jesus Christ in our lives to all the mankind, to all human beings, is for us to become prosperous. And for us to become prosperous, we have to have a very huge income potential that is unlimited. Because the blessings of the Lord is unlimited. The abundance of the Lord is unlimited. And so, you have to be in the business that can give you unlimited potential earnings. So congratulations if you are under this category. So if you are, and yes you are because you're already here, you don't feel small, right? You don't feel. Guys, even though you just joined the business, even though you just, register as our partner, don't feel small. You're already in the big time business. Don't be defined by the amount of money you put into this business. Because your money is not the capital here. Take note of this. Let's say you join as the silver, gold, platinum, or jade. That is not your capital in this business. Your capital investment in this business is your dreams. Your deepest why is your dreams. That is your biggest capital. Because actually, your money that you put into this business, you already got the value of it, right? You pay for your gold package, then you have your gold package products, and that's it. You already get back your value, the value of your product. I mean, the value of your money, right? Then that is the reason why the business itself is actually a bonus. Yeah, it's a bonus. And so why people don't take it seriously? Why? Because even though they don't do the business, they did not lose anything. Why? Because they get back the value of money they put into the business. And so, what is really the capital here in this business? The capital here is your dreams. The capital here is your purpose. Why are you doing this? That is your purpose. You have to define. You have to find out what is your purpose. Well, we have this common purpose. And our common purpose, why we're doing this business, is the purpose of helping other people. Not just your loved ones, but other people. Because we live not only for ourselves, but for others. That is our greatest commission in this world. And God commanded us. There are only 2 commandments for us in the new covenant, in the New Testament, in the Bible. There's only 2 commandments for everybody. And that commandments are, number 1, you have to love God with all your heart, with all your might. Love God. And that is your top priority. Above anything else, you love God because He is our Creator. We are from Him. Okay, you do not own your life. God owns you. God owns us. And so we have to honor our God. And this is the second commandment of our Lord God. He said that you have to love your neighbor. All right? So first is love God, and second is love your neighbor as you love yourself, as God loves you. All right? So it's all about love. And so you have to find your purpose. And that purpose is loving people. Okay? Giving the opportunity, sharing the opportunity to them is showing your love to people. And whatever you do to your neighbor, you are actually doing it to God. Right? So that is why he said, do not do unto others what you do not want to do unto you. Because whatever you do to others, you are actually doing it to your God. And so, I'm not being religious here. I'm just sharing one of the greatest lessons and teachings in our business, because we are so blessed that our president AM is not just a Christian, but he walks the talk. He's a Christian by heart. Okay? He applies the values in the Bible about money. He applies the principles of economics in the Bible. Because God really wanted us to become so rich, so prosperous. Why? Because the purpose of your prosperity, of our prosperity, is to help a lot of people. Because it is very, very easy to help, to give, right? If you have. Because it's very hard to give if you do not have. Because you cannot give what you do not have, right? And so, since you are here already in the business, God put you here already. Okay? Don't hesitate. Don't hold back. Just do all out. Give your best shot. Because this is really a life-changing opportunity. Okay? As we always say, we do our best and God will do the rest. That's true. Give your best in the business. Okay? As if there's no other opportunity. As if there's no other business. That's how you treat this. You have to focus. Follow one course until successful. Focus. Focus on this business. Because once you focus on this, then you will be overwhelmed in the results that are coming in. Okay? Do not focus on making money, but focus on building people. Focus on helping people. Because money will follow if you do that. You don't do it in the other way around. You don't focus on making money. You don't focus on making big money here. Because you will be disappointed. Why? Because the truth is, in order for you to have a lot of money, you have to help a lot of people first. And so, if you don't do that, then you won't get the results that you want. So first thing first, think of helping as many people as you can. Helping them about the products, helping them about the business, all right? Helping them about how to really conquer the crisis, how to conquer their fear, their doubts in their lives, So our profession, because network marketing is a profession already. This is a profession. And you have to choose that this is your profession. Because if you don't do it 100%, then you will not have 100% result. Alright? Imagine that. Let's say I am your captain. Let's say you are with me in this flight, and I am your captain. And then I will say, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax. I'm your captain speaking. Good news. You have a 90% chance of surviving in this flight, but you have 10% chance of crashing this flight. So how would you feel if your captain said that yes, you have 90% chance of survival or chance of success, but you have 10% chance of losing it? How would you feel? You will feel you'll be scared, right? Yeah, you'll feel like, oh, I wanna I wanna go back. I mean, you feel like I don't wanna ride on this flight, right? Of course, you want to have 100% assurance, 100% assurance, all right, of your successful flight or your successful, survival. So, meaning, in this business, you have to put your 100% also. You don't say, all right, I will just do it part time, then I will just give my 50%, 50% commitment. No, 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 no. Even though you are doing it part time, you give your 100% commitment, because your commitment is not in your upline, in your mentor. No, no, no. Your commitment is in your dreams. Your commitment is in your purpose. Why you're doing the business? There is your commitment. Do not commit to your upline. Okay? Because when you commit to your dreams, commitment to your upline or to your mentor is already given. That is already given. That's given already. Right? If you commit to your dreams. Okay? So, guys, I think it's overtime already. I don't know if I think I exceeded 15 minutes. Because I'm very passionate in sharing. Thank you so much for this opportunity to share with you all. Thank you so much, everyone. So, I hope that you feel it will be manifested in your life that you are now in the world of big time business. Do not feel small, all right? Do not be do not be identified or do not be defined by the amount that you put in your investment here in the business. Do not say, yeah, I'm just a silver package here. I very little capital, and so I feel like I'm in the small time business. No, 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 no. You put in a very small capital, but you are in the big time business. So you have to feel it. Because if you don't feel it, then you will not have it. That's the law of universe. For you to have it first, you have to feel it first. Feel, 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 feel. If you don't feel it, you will not have it. Okay, so you have to feel it first. Alright, so congratulations everyone for staying with me. Thank you so much, guys. And also, thank you so much and congratulations that even though we are facing struggles, challenges in this season, we are facing challenges in the product distribution, delaying of the products, etc., etc. We have, but thank God, everything works together for our good. For those people who believe and stay positive, all right, because I believe that everything has a purpose. God is testing you and me, our patience, because patience is a virtue. Okay, okay. So blessed are those people who are willing to wait. Okay, so we are all blessed that we have this. We have this patience that we are exercising, no? So thank you so much, guys, and and congratulations, Team Vikings. You guys have momentum already. You guys are so unstoppable. You guys expanding to different countries already. Especially the mentor Michelle, no? I think mentor Michelle has 7 countries or 8 countries already. Grabe yan. Grabe, di ba? So that's the good thing about the business. Imagine that. That's how big our business is. You're expanding globally. See? That is big time business. For other business, very, very hard to expand globally. They can't. Oh, see? 12 countries already. Congratulations, Mentor Michelle. You see? That is a big time business. You have expanded 12 countries already. And this is the big, big question mark. You expanded your network, your business to 12 countries. And the question is, how much did you spend in expanding your business to that 12 countries? Not even a single cent. You don't pay for expansion of your business, right? That's a very good news. That's the big, big truth in our business. You don't spend so much money in expanding your business to different countries. that's a very good news in our business. Right? Because our business is people. You know, people is our business. Business is people. No people, no business. No business, no people. Right? And the good thing about business, if you have one people in that particular country, you have already expanded your business. Because 1,000 people or 1,000 network, 1,000 members started from one. Right? And a forest, so many trees, it came from one seed. And that seed starts from you. And that's why we always say, we have all the seed of greatness that is ready to be unleashed within you. So in this business, it will be unleashed. Bring out the greatness in you. Unleash the greatness in you. Because there's this seed of greatness inside of you, waiting to be unleashed. So we are so blessed that we are in the business of discovering ourselves, discovering our greatness. We are in the business of bringing out the best in us. And in order for us to bring out the best, we have to, we have to experience hardships first. Because again, there's no gain if you do not have experienced pain. No pain, no gain, right? No testimony if there's no test. And so we have to enjoy the process. That is what we call the process. So again, congratulations. You guys endure the pain of the process, but you guys stayed with us. You guys, you are so amazing. We go through this. Okay? We will finish it strong. Whatever challenges that we're facing, we will finish strong. Why? Because every battle that we're facing, every battle that we are about to face in the future, remember this, every battle that we're going to face, the victory has won already. We have won the victory because we have Jesus Christ in our lives. We just need to claim our victory every day. Lord, thank you, Lord, that my battle is finished. That this struggle is finished. This challenge is finished. I just need to claim it in Jesus' name. You see? That's how blessed you and me, because of our Lord Jesus Christ. That is one of the greatest favor to us. That is one of the greatest gifts to mankind. The gift of grace to everybody. That's how great is our God. That's how great our God is. He gave us the grace that whatever you ask and you believe in your prayer, what you believe in what you're praying for, and so you will have it. That is in the book of the book of the law. In the Bible you can find it. Whatever you pray, whatever you ask, you have to believe it that you have it already. That's why we say, ask, believe, and receive. Right? So we are so blessed. We thank you, Lord. Thank you, everybody. And I'm so blessed to share with you all. And thank you, guys. I hope you learned something. And I hope that you're going to share also what you've learned. Because generosity is not only about money. You have to, or you can be generous not only by giving away money, not only the material things, but the learnings, the knowledge, the wisdom that you have. You have to be generous enough to share it. Alright? Because again, everything else, everything inside of you belongs to God. Okay? So what is our assignment? Our assignment is to share it. That's why we are agents of hope. We share hope. We share health, opportunity, prosperity for everybody, for everyone. Okay? Take note of this. Our job in this earth, our purpose is to share, to help, not to convince people. Convincing people is not our job, because it's very, very hard to convince people, right? So our job only is to share. Okay? Because people, if they are the right people already, if you share to right people, you don't need to convince them. Automatically, they will join you if they are the right person already. But the question is, how would you know if these people is the right people? How would you know? You just present. You just share. Alright? You just share. just share. Then if he is open, if he is positive, if he is open to your opportunity, then he is the right person. That's it, right? So we don't do prejudging people. We don't prejudge people. We only share to everyone, share to everybody. All right, because this opportunity is for everybody. We are so generous to share, not only about material things, but in our knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So once again, thank you so much. Maraming salamat po. I hope you learned something, and I hope that you will share what you've learned. And once again, this is yours truly, Mentor Super Sam, Mentor Sam Palomo here. God bless, guys. To God be all the glory. I am Sam Palomo, and I am worldwide. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.